showing off our new real wood floors to everyone might take their minds off football for a minute.
No way. ChooseWood.com. You've been listening to the Tiger Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Missouri Laborers Union and their contractors. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Central Bank Tiger Network.
Tiger.
What?
Lynette.
Home?
Run music. Robin.
Whoa.
Tiger.
What?
Robin to it.
Turn off.
It's up channel. It's not playing right at the moment. Got dead air.
Aw.
Robin to it.
I just had to make sure it wasn't the radio.
Tiger. Listen, I'm going to mall close. Spirit's closing Sunday.
Oh, Spirit?
Yeah.
Can check it. Get home.
kids.
Work that gives them purpose. To order your Get Clear assessment, go to RamseySolutions.com today.
Rachel Cruz, Ramsey personality, is my co-host today. Gleason is with us in Nashville. Hi, Gleason. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. How can we help?
So, for the past few years, I feel like I've really fallen off financially, and I've gotten into some credit card debt, just trying to keep afloat, which in turn has made it even worse. And so I guess my real question is, how do I get back on track without feeling like I'm just stuck in the mud?
How much credit card debt do you have?
About 30.
And was this for just living expenses? This is just living life?
Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, it was living expenses, but of course there are some there where I, had some good days and good sales, and so I went deeper into it. So, I mean, it's not all just, trying to live. It's, I messed up.
Yeah. How much do you make a year?
It depends. This year I'll be making probably $30,000, which is the exact amount. But I'm a real estate agent, and I've done mortgages also under coffee shops, so it's always fluctuated for the past 3 to 4 years.
Okay. How old are you?
27.
What's the best year you had selling real estate?
So far this year, moved to Tennessee, and I've done a little over 1.7 million in sales, but that's netted to maybe 17 to 18,000.
After expenses is what you're saying.
Right.
All right. And you've done that in 9 months.
Yeah, yes, sir. I started actually being able to sell in March.
Oh,
and that's when I had
so you've
my
done
first
6 months.
sale. Yes, sir.
And do you have other supplement income?
I don't at the moment, and that's what I've been trying to find. Other things that I can start attaching to it. really worked out, or the scheduling, or some of it's just been me just more so in my head too much about it. And so I haven't had anything that's been super positive with it.
Okay. I mean, a little bit to your credit in this situation. I mean, it's not like you're making 90 grand and you have 30 in credit card debt. I mean, you're not making a ton, Gleason. I mean, like, I don't know. How are you paying rent?
My wife, she also...
What does your wife make?
Oh, what does your wife make?
She makes probably 50 to 60.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. And do you guys have any debt other than the 30 credit card?
The only other one that we have is her car. It's about $20,000.
So you have $50,000 in debt, you have an $85,000 or $90,000 household income. And that's how you need to address this, is as a couple, address the two debts that you as a couple have. So here's the thing. There's two sides to the equation, the income side and the outgo side. So we've got to get your income up. That's why Rachel's asking you about supplemental income. And you can get that by morning, making $20 an hour throwing boxes for Target, Walmart. They'll hire you in about 20 seconds.
But the ego aside, Gleason.
Amazon.
Ego aside.
Amazon's paying $20-25 an hour right now in their distribution center right around the corner from you. So, and believe me, they'll hire because they lose everybody every 3 days. So they get to do it, you get to do it again. So yeah, you can get in there. It's not glamorous, it's not what you're going to do for long, but for anything what you do to get it, like you said, get unstuck for a great time. Usually when you get next year, next 12 months, you sell $5 million, $8 million worth of real estate, now you're making a living, and you got $120,000 household income combined with your wife. Now you don't need to do that anymore. But for right now, let's get unstuck. Second thing you need to do is get out those stupid credit cards right now and cut them up. Have you got them? Good. Every one of them?
Yes, sir.
No spare.
No spare time. They come to me new ones that I have done, and I'll make sure they don't send any more. They're all my back.
Good luck. All right, you're ahead of the game. All right, so because you can't get out of order if you're digging out the water, right? So we can't keep making it all more. So that's good. Good for you. And now then, the two of you and your wife, open up every dollar. We're going to give it to you free, the premium version, when we get off the call here. And y'all open up that app tonight and lay out your budget and start making every one of the dollars coming in from Amazon and Target and real estate and whatever your wife does, and make them all behave and let them start attacking the smallest credit card debt as fast as possible. When it's gone, you attack the next one. When it's gone, you attack the next one. And you quit going out to eat, and you're not going on vacation. You're broke and in debt and stuck. You've got to do some stuff to get unstuck. And it requires a level of righteous anger where you get pissed off about the situation and you do stuff to get out of it. That's how you get unstuck. You get mad at the ditch.
I have a commission coming in this week.
Great.
I'm planning on putting some money together towards getting one of those credit cards out.
Good.
Good.
Good. That's part of your budget, but that's not the whole thing.
Who's the Huskies?
About what your wife's income's going to do this week and what the other part of that
Who's the
commission's
Huskies?
gonna do this week.
Huskies.
And we're going to buy
Beside
food,
us.
we're going to buy lights, we're going to buy water, we're going to pay the rent,
Oh,
we're going to keep
yeah,
gas
they're
in the
coming right
car,
up there.
and that's it. Everything else, we're getting out of debt because we're stuck and we need to get unstuck and get rid of
That
stupid
bus?
car payments, these stupid
bus?
credit cards. You'd have a life
Is
again,
it
right?
Huskies?
Yes.
Les Brown, the great motivator, says people change their lives when they finally say, I've had it. When you say that with that kind of yell in the mirror, that's when you'll change. It's not when you have an intellectual discussion with yourself about some act. You got to get pissed, and you'll get there. We'll help you, and you can do this. I can tell from talking to you, you can do it. I think you're the right kind of guy. I appreciate you calling because you're the kind of people we can help. People that know how to do stuff. You're not afraid of work. And you just got wallowing around with this move and this change, and income went down, and instead of addressing it, you just backfilled with the stupid credit cards. It was just sloppy.
Yeah,
You can
and
fix it.
the
You can fix
lifestyle
it.
and the lifestyle increase. Like you guys were living like you were making a certain income, but you just weren't. I
Right.
mean, you weren't. And then it was like, well, we can really, I mean, you're justifying it. And you have to Well, for you, Grace, Gleason, it's, you know, what, we're in October. I mean, I would want to say, okay, by the 1st of December, our life looks completely different. Like, it has to be a 180.
Yep.
Because the way you guys have been spending and enjoying, wanting, instant gratification, this feels good, we can do that. We'll lock you with those people. I mean, you just have done what you wanted to do, and this is the result that you guys have gotten. And so it's going to be painful. I mean, it's going to look a lot different. To be a young married couple, you guys were enjoying it until it caught up to you and realizing, holy crap, this is not fun anymore. And so
You know what,
your life has to look different. Okay, so by December 1, just promise us that you look up and you and your wife together, it's like, wow, remember when we used to X, Y, and Z, and that's not happening anymore.
So you make a really good point. Christian, pick up and make sure you get him all signed up for all the stuff he needs to help. Let's pretend that a couple, much like the guy sounds like his name sounds like Gleason, were living $30,000 over their income, and they used $30,000 of credit card debt to do that. Okay, in order to fix that, your lifestyle doesn't change $30,000.
That's right.
It changes $60,000. Not only do you have to quit overspending by the 30, now you have to underspend by the 30 to clear the credit card debt.
Which I think that's one of the biggest reasons people don't want to do this process, is because when you start to live and feel comfortable at a certain level, to go backwards, it feels like it's going backwards, which you're not going to make you progress when you're doing it. But it feels like it's there's a level of humility there. And, listen, I'll throw it out there. Don't keep picking on you. But I do think there's I do real estate, and I don't do these other things, right? Like, I could do this, but, like, I do real estate. And it's like the ego has to step aside. And this is a humbling process where you guys aren't the, oh, well, we get to do whatever we want couple, and we're looking great all the time. I mean, there's a humility, a deep humility when you start to sacrifice. So I'm telling you, the people that have done debt-free screens on the stage, the peace that brings is way more than the look, the appearance of what is looking good. It's not worth it. The appearance isn't worth it. It's not. So put it aside. You guys look different this time in 2 months, and peace will start to come, I'm telling you, and that's way worth it.
I've been doing this show for over 30 years, and some of the saddest calls I have taken are from situations that are completely preventable.
Yeah, and what's so hard is I feel like one of those, especially the ones I'm like, oh, terrible. People that call in and their spouse has passed away suddenly, and they don't have life insurance. When you have to think through how am I going to pay